Hey guys, Joseph Diego here from josephdiego.com. Here we are, day 3. And guys, you know what? It's funny because it's just 3 days in and I'm already exhausted and it's just so much. And again, let's go to what we're going to do today first, all right? Really stick around because this is one of the important parts, one of the 6-figure strategies that I intend to be using while I'm growing and sharing with you. So that strategy is going for no's. So we're going to get a little deeper in that. So make sure you stick around so you get to hear everything I've got to say. But I've also got to share some other really important stuff with you because this is growing with me. And this isn't so much an educational thing where I'm going to be coaching you or trying to, like I said, be a guru. I don't want to be one of those guys. All I really want to do is tell you what I'm doing, sharing my successes and my failures with you, all right? So, again, first thing this morning, I'm committed. I've told you guys that this is the first step is making that decision to commit and do it no matter what, right? Get it in your head, stick it in your head, and make certain it's got to have some urgency and let everybody know how important this is going to be to you, and put yourself in a corner. Put yourself in the corner where you challenge yourself, and the people around you are going to challenge you and say, didn't you say you were going to do something? Didn't you say, that you were going to make this happen finally, since I've been waiting for so long? And it's important that you do this. So that's exactly what I'm doing. And I'm just filling my mind and convincing myself that this is all I'm going to do. But now you have to remember, between that, there's a family that I've built. There's a job that I have that demands a lot of my time. I've got to be grandpa. I still have to be my honey. I still got to be Mr. Honeydew. Honey do this, honey do that, honey do it all, right? Honey, sit down and eat dinner. I made you a nice big pasta dinner. And I'm like, but I can't. It's going to wear me down. But I have to eat it, right? So, that's what I did today. I ate, but I only ate 2 meatballs, okay? And I still have to work out. I still have to do all the things that I need to do and do this. And here's the thing, go for no. Go for no. The goal is to go for those 20 no's, just like Ray did, right? Ray Higdon, the 6-figure income earner. And I actually think he's doing better than that today. Today he's doing magnificent, right? He just kept on growing. But it all started off with those 20 no's. Go for 20 no's. Now, let me share that with you. Let me share that with you and how it happened. And then maybe I can get deeper in what I'm doing, right? It's actually, it's my 3rd day in, so it's got to be like it's actually the 12th, right? And I knew I had to bring this up to you. So what I did was I actually bought the audio book, the Go For No audio book that Ray Higdon himself, he actually got together with the people who wrote Go For No, and he made his own Go For No for network marketers. And it's a highly suggested book. I recommend it very highly. And I also again recommend that you follow Ray. I might even put his link to the bottom on this bottom of this video. All right, it's going to be connected to my my Growing with Joseph Diego video page, and it's going to be, you're going to connect with him because that's what I do. That's what I do. I connect with winners. There's a lot of people that I'm going to introduce you to, that I'm going to suggest you get connected with. I even have a mentor who's showing me how to make these videos. All right, so I've Ray's helping me with that part. I've got so many people helping me out because they've seen I've been around for a while, and that's another suggestion that I make for you. Get in the mix. Get in the mix. And here's one big thing: never quit. No matter what, you never ever give up on your business. Don't go chasing those shiny pennies. Don't get tired because I want to let you guys know it's my biggest challenge has been getting leads, and that's what happened this morning. This morning I said, well, I've got to go for those 20 no's because that's what I'm doing. And right away my mind went to the negative. Right away my mind said, well, Joe, where are you going to get those no's from? See, you got to watch your self-talk. You've got to watch your self-talk, and what do you say to yourself? Joe, first thing this morning it came to me. And then it dawned on me, wait a minute. I've got a lot of tools underneath in my belt. And I've got tons of people that I can reach out to, right? And I can't share that with you right now. I have to make a totally different video for that to show you exactly where to get them from, because there's many places, many resources, and I've got more than 20 people that I can reach out to today. Some of them are going to answer, some of them are going to not answer, and some are just going to hang up and say, get out of here, click, because that's what's going to happen. Now, that's what happens. You see, now this is, as I was reading this book, this was exactly how it was explained to me, that what happens is we are programmed, we become programmed as we grow up, that no is a bad word. I mean, think about it. When mommy or daddy, when you were younger and you did something wrong, what was the first thing we heard? No, don't do that. Stop that. You know, if you wanted to go play after you got out of school, no, you can't go do that, right? So no was not a good feeling when we heard no. It was something that we didn't like from the beginning. I was just checking my microphone. It was something we didn't like from the beginning. So now we get into a business and we need to talk to people. And most of those people are going to say no. And we don't like that. And that's kind of what turns us off. That's the best way I can put it. That's really what makes us push back from the business. That's what makes us quit. That's really what makes a lot of people quit, because they don't understand. They think when they hear the stories and they see the big, that top income earner, that leader up on stage, and he made it to where he is, he made it to the place where we want to be. You didn't hear about all the no's that he got on the way up there. And unfortunately, a lot of these people make it seem easy. And the truth is, it's not. It's really, really not. This is a very challenging business, and especially if you come from a sales background. And I have to say that because we're not salesmen. We introduce the product. We just point. We actually all we do is point and click. That's all we really do, is we point people to a presentation and show them it. Okay, and some of us do presentations, but we don't have to do that. All we do is point. That's really all we do, and then let the people make their decision. But to get them to look, that's the challenge, because this industry has been around for such a long time. There are so many people who have been in this industry and they did it, they got involved, and nobody taught them how to do it right. So now their response is no, and they feel comfortable in their job. They feel, even though they hate it, they feel comfortable in their job. And that's their little comfort zone, and that's their security. That's their security blanket. If you're into network marketing and you see the promise and you're going to go for it, God bless you, because you're expanding and you're growing. So in order for you to grow, you have to regress back to when you were a kid. And remember, when you were a kid, when you were young, you didn't, even though mommy and daddy said no to you, no matter what, you kept saying, Mommy, can I have a cookie? Mommy, can I have a cookie? Mommy, I want to go on this trip. Mommy, I want to go to Disney. Mommy, and you kept on going on and on and on, because I know that's what my grandson does. He drives me nuts. And we have to have that same mentality, because the truth of the matter is, no doesn't hurt. And here's the best part. No's are not a failure. For some reason, most people think that no, it means I'm failing. No, it doesn't. No means that you're getting one step closer to a yes. See, you have to remember, the most successful people in the world started off with no's. I was just listening to a video actually it was a documentary of my man. What's his name, man? Oh man, I forgot. Oh man, what's his name, man? I forgot. But this guy's an actor. Okay, he's an amazing actor, and so many auditions, and he Denzel was talking about how he wanted to be in a Broadway play, and there was this other guy who was singing, and he because in Broadway there's a lot of singing involved, and Broadway, Denzel's an actor, so he didn't get the part. He never got the part in that Broadway play 30 years ago, and the guy who sang better got the part. But Denzel kept on acting, and he kept on, and eventually he became who he is. And 30 years later, he starred in a play that won all kinds of awards in that very same theater. Why? Because he didn't settle for no. And they used so many different examples. Another example that they used were telemarketers. A good telemarketer makes 30 sales a day. A good telemarketer. But out of those 30 sales, he had to call between 400 and 600 people. He had to get all those other ones were no's. And that's what makes a good telemarketer. Okay, Babe Ruth, how many home runs does he have to hit? You know, a baseball player, how many strikeouts does he get till he gets those home runs? It's the averages. It's absolutely amazing, and that's the way it is, guys. You have to learn to know your friend, and you have to accept that that's part of the business. And let's just put it this way. Let's make it like when I talked to my grandson, and my grandson says to me, "Grandpa, I'm scared. I'm scared. It's spooky. I think the monster's going to come in and get me." Well, I tell him, "Jaden, why don't you just look at the truth? The truth is that Grandpa's right here next to you. The truth is that there are no real monsters, and that's what we think. We think that when we get to know, a boogeyman's going to come eat us up, and oh no, this more network marketing stuff sucks." So we have to set ourselves up for success and program ourselves to realize that no is a friend. And like I say, if you want to become successful, do what successful people do. And most successful people failed on their way to success. They failed so many times, till they got to that point and they succeeded. All of the great actors, all of the great basketball players, Michael Jordan, you know, he had to shoot that basketball thousands of times every single day before he actually got it. You see me on my skateboards. Guys, I busted my butt so many times on these things. Even when I got older again, I had to start riding again because I didn't ride in a long time. Because, yeah, I'm 56 years old and I still ride a skateboard. And you know what? For me to get back on this thing, I had to take a couple of spills. My first day on this one board that's underneath me, this thing does 22 miles an hour. The lower one, this thing flies. First day, 22 miles an hour. Boom! I went down. Blood all over the place. And I said, yes, yes, yes. So I want to hear your yeses. And guys, this is not hard. This is not going to be easy for me. I'm telling you that right now. But I'm going to do it. I'm committed to you and I'm committed to myself. And I'm going to go for those no's. I don't think I'm going to get my, I got to be honest with you. I don't think I'm going to get my 20 today because it's, this video is 12 minutes long, right, so far. At 9 o'clock, I have another training that I have to do. I have an hour to go for those no's. So I have to figure out a better way. But right now, this is a big part of it. These videos are a big part of it. So you guys just stick around. I'm going to keep you updated, all right? I'm going to keep you updated with my progress. One of the big things that I did commit to was making these videos. And my mentor in video marketing, and I'll introduce you to him one day. I promised him that I was going to make 90 videos in 90 days. So I'm going to be here for a long time. And let's see the difference on how I am from the first video that I made to this one, all right? With that, guys, just look me up wherever I am, Joseph Diego. Look me up on Facebook, because that's where you're going to find me. I may be pretty busy, but look me up. Let's connect. I really look forward to meeting you. If I've got any links down below, check them out because it's going to be some good information. And with that, take care. Be blessed. I know I went on for a long time, but I feel like it was worth it. If it wasn't good enough for you, it was great for me. Take care. Be blessed. We'll see you on the next one. This is Joseph Diego signing out.